Hey everyone, this is Darkener, and I'm back doing a another raid um, priest PvE demonstration and commentary. This time as a holy priest. So, okay, um, let's see how the holy priest fares as compared to the last time I did this as discipline. So we're going to just get right into it. Yeah, looking for raid. Alright, so Holy Priest, I am in Sanctuary Chakra. This fight has a lot of AoE healing. Put down a late spring, so I figure I'll just stay in Sanctuary Chakra. And the talents I have here, Divine Insight, which Prayer of Mending, instantly, here it goes, I'll use it, instantly procs. Even if there's no damage, of course there is damage, but put down a Holy Word Sanctuary. And hit my Mindbender. I took Mindbender for this fight because I didn't want to worry about mana as much. I thought maybe it might help. I'd try it out, try something different. And Mindbender's on a 1 minute cooldown, but it actually takes 15 seconds to regenerate all the mana. So by the time your Mindbender is done regenerating mana, um, you usually only have about 40 seconds left on the cooldown before it's off again. So I'm going to have to get used to using that thing on cooldown. Um, add a better indicator when it's off cooldown. I had to screw up. I copied one of my weak R's over for Prayer of Mending, and it had a sound to it. So the same sound for Cascade is now for Prayer of Mending, which is a bummer. So through this whole fight, I keep thinking my Cascade is off cooldown, but it's not really. There's Cascade. So let's pause this and see how things are going. I already did use Mindbender once. I'm at 35% mana. I'm actually doing a lot better, I feel, healing here. It feels like I'm actually doing a pretty decent job of putting out heals. If we come down here, unfortunately it does look like I'm number 4, but not really radically off from um, number 3. Number 1 and number 2 are just absolutely 55 K HPS healing per second for this Holy Paladin. Unbelievable. Then of course this Resto Shaman has Healing Rain down, and Mistweaver Monk, Holy Priest kind of seem to be neck and neck. Not sure what this Resto Shaman's doing compared to the other Resto Shaman, but I don't know. Let me look at the Holy Paladin. Enduli. So here's Enduli. His mana is right about 50%. Mine's less than 50%. He's healing for way more than me and has more mana. And this Resto Shaman, Fresitaxp, whatever the hell that is. It's Frieza. There he is. Has a lot of mana for having over 50k HPS. Not sure what's going on here. Well, anyway, I mean, they could have been, he could have just regenerated mana using whatever his mana regen is. Um, so we'll just keep going. My Mindbender is off cooldown now, so I need to hit it, but I didn't hit it. So I'll have to get used to when I use this having a little bit better of a indicator. If you have this, just as soon as it's off cooldown, use it. There's no reason not to. You know, maybe at the beginning of the fight, wait a little bit so you're using up some mana and then just pop it. Alright, Holy Word Sanctuary. Holy Priest I think has a little bit better synergy with the raid healing. Prayer of Healing has a chance to proc Divine Insight, which is like an AoE. Prayer of Mending. Prayer of Mending is AoE, but it just instantly starts bouncing around. So Mistweaver Monk is actually pulling out in front of me now. And I'm number 4 down close to the other resto shaman. Alright, well my Mindbender is on cooldown now, so I hit that. It's almost to the point where, and I should put my Light Spring down again. It's up, but I didn't notice that. I'll probably have to create a weak aura for that as well. Alright, so this next Mindbender, I decided to use Hymn of Hope with it to give me an extra boost of mana regen. And I was almost up at 50%. I decided to use my Divine Hymn, which gave me a bit of a boost right there. You know, I did feel like my mana regen, my spirit-based mana regen, was giving me enough regen for me to actually cast Prayer of Healing much more frequently than in Discipline. And I'm not really sure what the huge difference is there. I think the Discipline Priest has a 40% meditation regen rate from Spirit, and Holy might be 50. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but alright, well, so it looks like on healing, number 3, 4, and 5 are all kind of neck and neck. Number 1, the Holy Paladin, 58k. Are you kidding me? A lot of healing from the Holy Paladins. If they're awake. You'll notice, remember my Discipline one, there was a Holy Paladin not doing much. Unless that was a Red Paladin, who knows? I have no idea. Healing. And it's enough that it shows up. Okay. This is a longer-ish boss fight. I really need to move away. I've got this Arcane Barrage thing. Mindbender is off cooldown. Use it. Use it, Darkener. No, Divine Hymn is not. My Trinket procs for that. Please. Mindbender. Oh, there you go. I hit Mindbender. A lot of AoE damage in this. A ton. down another Holy Word Sanctuary. It's not anything like Healing Rain, but you know, at least it gives us some trickle healing so that we can at least try and compete. I'm actually at the bottom of the healing charts now, and you'll notice the reason why is I'm really running out of mana fast here. The raid damage is coming a lot faster than I can regenerate mana and heal. Um, Alright, Holy Nova. Divine Hymn. It's off cooldown now, I can use it again. So, there it is. Let's go back here and look at how things kind of finished up there. I think I do go and look through it a little bit. Alright, so the Holy Paladin, 57,000 healing per second, did 28 million? Yeah, 28.6 million. This Resto Shaman did 25.5 million. This Mistweaver Monk did 21.5 million. This Resto Shaman did 19.6 million, almost 20 million. And this Holy Priest did 18.6 million. So a million off from this guy here, several million, well, a lot off from the top two. Um, but I would say that Holy Priest, compared to how I did in this fight as Disc, uh, definitely much better. I'm just frustrated with my recount because it keeps disappearing everything on me. I fixed this stupid sound on my weak aura, get rid of that sound. Alright, so that was the first fight. Alright, I think Mindbender, if I really paid a lot more closer attention to it, I would have had um, a better trickle of mana coming in. And it regens a lot of mana. It's 4.7k per hit, and it's 10 hits if I don't have any haste buff. And so that's it's a pretty good amount of mana regen. It's double what Power Word Solace does per hit. And like I said, it lasts 15 seconds. So if it's got a minute duration, at about 45 to 40 seconds, the mana trickling stops. But it's not really a minute before you can hit it again. It's only about 40 seconds before you can hit it again. So I kind of was trying to calculate it. I think it comes to almost 30 straight seconds of casting Power Word Solace to get the same amount of mana regen that 15 seconds of Mindbender provides. Um, so, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, just use Power Word Solace. That's awesome. You'll regen well." But you're not doing any healing while it's doing it. At least with Mindbender, you get to do some healing. So, um, I'll try Power Word Solace. Hopefully, if the Raid Finder is still up in the future. But for now, and the From Darkness Comes Light, talent I don't think is quite as good for holy PvE because you're not casting smites all the time. And as you noticed, they didn't really cast flash heal or greater heal. Um, so it wouldn't have really helped me at all in this fight. It doesn't make any sense to use it. So I used Mindbender, which really worked well on this fight. Um, so there you have it. Okay, uh, we're going to move on to the next boss as Holy Priest and see how that goes. So um, go and check that video out. All right.